A fresh start is what this IndyCar season brings for three-time Indianapolis 500 winner Helio Castroneves. With a troubled 2011 campaign in the rearview mirror, the Brazilian's fortunes are up. His sights are firmly fixed on a fourth Indy 500 win and entry into the legendary fraternity of four-time Indy winners. Armed with 12 years' experience at the Brickyard and the might of Penske Racing, Helio's focus is singular: victory. For the next 36 hours, Helio Castroneves takes us into his world on IndyCar 36. It's 8:23 Saturday morning, May 26th, the day before the 96th running of the Indianapolis 500. For Helio Castroneves, tomorrow will mark his 12th start in the world's most famous race.
Morning.
Helio's team is run by racing and business legend Roger Penske. At Penske Racing, to be early is to be on time, and to be on time is to be late. Today, Helio rushes to the 8:15 team meeting in the garage.
You gotta be 10 minutes or half an hour. In fact, I just found out that his watch, it's set up 30 minutes ahead of the normal time. I did make it. I was running into the meeting, and when I got there, I put actually the 36-hour crew, basically your fault. Said, they're here. I was telling them that I need to get out of here, and unfortunately, they were on my way. But actually, you know, I don't think they're going to watch it, hopefully.
Race strategist John Erickson leads the final meeting before tomorrow's race.
If the stop is a half second slower, but it's good, that's fine. Don't get in your head that you got to be the fastest guy out there.
Oh, the spotters. It's very important when I'm going to the corner, but I don't know if the guy's going to dive in. Sometimes he's just pulling away.
So it'd be tough to be pulled out.
If he's pulling out, you should just say looking.
4 parade laps.
4 parade?
Yeah, 4.
Wow.
Remember yesterday? Didn't meet?
Yeah, I didn't pay attention. I knew we were there, so.
Mention that. What do you got for drinks in the car? You got enough?
We got a liter. Isn't it a liter? Drink bag? Yeah, so it's okay. I'm a camel.
You can handle it?
Oh, I can handle it, my friend. You kidding? I'm from Brazil.
If we get towards the end of the show and we have a shot, try to help police that pit area.
Say that again, yeah?
I don't want to sound too calm.
What the heck is this guy talking about? Is this guy might...
You don't want to ever say...
No, somebody's calling you over there right now. Go over there. Get out of here.
Want to say that you got it.
The work for the crew has been hard and constant since arriving over 2 weeks ago. Indianapolis has been uncharacteristically dry this May, and record temperatures in the mid-90s are forecast for the race. Things were slightly cooler last Saturday for pole qualifying, where Helio landed 6th quickest.
Talking about drama and pressure, that's it. It's whole day in Indianapolis, because you not only have to do one fast lap, but you got a consistent 4 laps.
The 4-lap average, 225.172, as Helio Castroneves would love nothing more on the 40th anniversary of Roger Penske's first win here to become a 4-time winner here next Sunday afternoon.
If you're upset with the second row, there's something wrong with you.
With the team meeting complete, Helio takes some time to visit with the fans at one of the world's largest autograph sessions in the Pagoda Plaza.
For me, it's great to have this type of, interaction. And like I said, I'm a fan of a lot of sports. I love to have autograph pictures with other athletes, entertainers, and it's great. The love of the fans, it's just amazing. Everywhere you go, people really, this is yours, man, this is it. And I really feed from that. The fans maybe think that you guys not touch our hearts. At least mine do, When you see the smile of a kid, it's priceless.
Look at this, huh? Thank you for bringing that. Oh, I love that. I love that. I don't like it. I love it. Here we go, Chief.
And I see number 4 in your future.
I see too. My crystal ball. Where's my crystal ball? It was here.
Make it number 4.
Thank you. I will.
What would it mean to win race number 4?
Oh boy. I think it would mean a lot to a lot of people, but certainly would mean the world to me.
It quickly becomes clear that Helio is not the only one with 4 Indy wins on his mind. With just 27 hours until the green flag, anticipation is building. IndyCar 36 is brought to you by Firestone, the first name in Indy racing.
Indianapolis for me means a lot. I don't see so far, or I haven't been to a place that carries so much tradition. You know, we're talking about over 100 years. 1996 was the time that I came here, visited for the first time, and saw it. And for the first time, I saw the Borg-Warren Trophy, and I said, one day my face is going to be here.
That day has come 3 times for Helio. First in 2001, and again in 2002 and 2009. The focus is now on a 4th, a record shared by just 3 others. Indy legends, A.J. Foyt, Al Unser, and Rick Mears.
After you've won it once or twice, you look around and say, wow, very few people have ever won it. What are the odds of getting a 4th? So because of that, it makes it even more special when it happens.
I got to work to get the 4th win. I'm not thinking, I dream about it, I won't deny, you know, sometimes I dream, like, yeah, the trophy. But if it's meant to be win 4th, it will be.
Steeped in tradition, the Indianapolis Motor Speedway prides itself on preserving that tradition. Dating back decades, the annual public drivers meeting is a ceremonial coming together of the 33 drivers and thousands of passionate fans. But by 10:30 a.m., temperatures are already pushing 90 degrees under a cloudless sky.
Much better, huh?
Welcome to the Indianapolis Motor Speedway and the final drivers' meeting before the 96th running of the greatest spectacle in racing.
That's why this place is so special. They're trying to keep the tradition, the trophy, the ring from not only to the driver but also to the team owner and things like that.
Look at you, you're sweating like crazy. The driver and the team owner, but some of the things that makes me so proud.
Oof, you have a long
time. I love his advice.
His long socks.
Some of you might not know that he wanted to have a dirt track race.
They destroyed my umbrella, man.
For this next low-key personality, it's his 12th race. He won it in 01, 02, 09, sat on the pole, 03, 07, 09, 10, trying to become the 4th four-time winner in history, joining A.J. Foyt, Al Unser, and Rick Mears, starting 6th, Helio, Castroneves. With the drivers getting set for the 2012 Indianapolis 500. We'll see you at the track tomorrow.
We'll see you soon.
Indy tradition continues as the drivers and their families board buses for the short ride downtown to the annual 500 Festival Parade.
You ready? 3rd bus.
Marco! Helio!
I'm here.
My first parade, actually, I didn't have kids, so I was bringing friends' kids, you know, along the ride, and now I have a nephew, my little girl. So now it was so hot that we were like debating, do we take the kids, not take the kids?
Despite temperatures now hovering in the mid-90s, Helio and his girlfriend Adriana opt to include 2-year-old daughter Michaela in the festivities.
Thank you.
Autographs or no autographs on the route?
It's okay, autographs. Yep. Say, here we go. Hold on.
It's interesting because it's about an hour and a half, you know, and we always talk of at least, I'm like, oh man, we could be a little bit faster. But when you go out there and you see everyone's face, oh my God, I got emotion again.
Helio! Helio!
It's amazing. I want to say hello to everybody. Everybody. It's impossible, but I try my best.
By evening, Helio has just one more piece of business to handle before day's end. On the night before the race each year, team owner Roger Penske hosts a dinner for associates downtown at the historic Scottish Rite Cathedral.
Welcome everyone to our Penske Racing Indianapolis 500 dinner. I'd like to first bring up Helio Castroneves, 3-time Indianapolis 500 winner.
Roger's associates, I becoming friends as well because I've been so long with those guys, and kind of like nice to see them again.
Thanks, Roger. I appreciate that. Well, I have a secret weapon, which is Rick Mears. It's not secret anymore because I'm going to tell you, but Rick is my spotter. You know, he's been my spotter since I started actually, and he's going to be. We have 2 spotters, but many times when I get in a panic mode, I ask Rick, "What do I do?" He's like, "I don't know. You're the one driving the car."
I remember my first one. Oh my God, I was freaking out because what am I going to say?
Ryan did a hell of a job, consistently 4 laps from the pole position. We're really, really happy for you, but don't be too comfortable. It's qualifying, you know, and we are certainly going to be right there. And I hope you guys have a great night. Thank you. Thank you, Helio.
So as the day's scorching sun retreats on the eve of the 96th running of the greatest spectacle in racing, it is just 15 hours until the famous command, and perhaps history for Helio Castroneves. Sunday, race morning. The Indianapolis Motor Speedway begins to stir. Shortly, over 300,000 people will crowd around this storied 2.5-mile oval to witness 33 cars battle at 220 miles an hour for a chance at racing immortality. Right. For a collected Helio Castroneves across town, it seems just another day at the office.
Morning, everyone. Morning. Morning. How you doing, Chief? How you feeling?
Okay.
You good?
Ready?
I'm ready, man.
Helio shares his morning ride with teammate Will Power.
See you guys. See, riding with Mr. Power is always, we're always on the jive. There's a That's the groove, man.
I know both of us are a little bit, anxiety, but we try to not touch about the race.
That's my jam. You know what I'm saying?
That's where it's at.
All right.
Oh, yeah. It's the
More?
best song, man.
Go ahead, pump it up. See, people think we're gonna go out there, super focused. Oh my God, these guys are like serious. And we're like, yeah, just like another day.
To expedite the commute on race morning, teams often arrange for a police escort to the track. Helio and Will are running late to meet the escort.
RP sets his clock half an hour ahead.
No.
I couldn't believe it. If you're on time with Roger, if you're on time, you're late. How you doing?
Good, good, good.
Hi. We're all.
You're going to be in front of that Ford right there in front by the stop sign.
Okay, perfect.
Yes?
Thanks, Mark.
You better park and way back there and just walk it.
Yeah.
Guys.
I'll always love you. That's very appropriate for you and I right now. No?
It is, yeah.
Woo!
Check your passport.
Liz. So I'm talking about, it took us what? 13 minutes. All right, Buzz. Good morning, bom dia. Ciao, Michaela.
Tell me what.
30:30, that's what I understand. 9 o'clock VIP. Shell? Yes.
By 8:30, Helio arrives at the Team Penske garage. He is on time, even by Roger's watch. His first order of business is a visit with associates from Shell.
It is the hardest thing to judge from here to here. It goes, you're gonna see like we look like an old lady leaving the pits. Like, what the heck is going on with this guy? So this is gonna be my lap time on the race. It's gonna be fuel consumption. And this is going to be the total amount of fuel on the tank.
Yeah.
I always put myself in the other person's shoes. This is definitely our office, you know.
There's a lot more going on here than I think. It's so small.
Computer, telephone, and when you guys like texting, stock market goes up and down. That's us. This is us here. Hopefully they will be pleased and they feel at home.
By 11 a.m., the crowd in the garage area is swelling, and the crew do their best to navigate the car to the grid. Meanwhile, Helio gathers with his teammates Will Power and Brian Briscoe. First-time pole sitter Briscoe will lead the field to the start and solicit some advice from the elder statesman.
What do you think, Helio? What do you think? I mean, I know you've always gone early, but...
I would go early. I would go here. You finish it as soon as you finish the turn.
As soon as I get straight?
Yeah. Because if we go too late, I think this guy's going to be able to try go outside, like Dario.
Through the corner?
Yeah.
The three then make their way outside and together begin the traditional walk through the famed gasoline alley towards pre-race ceremonies.
Now I gotta be calm. I gotta focus. I gotta be in that zone. The butterfly, it's happening in your belly, but the butterfly, it's flying formation. It's no crazy butterfly.
Helio and the other drivers now enter the green room, a crowded place for a chat with friends just prior to showtime.
You good?
You?
I'm very good, man. Let's go. I like this little area here.
How you doing?
Pretty good, man.
I thought, like back in the days, that every time you go through this, it's going to be easier.
Oh,
it's actually the other
worse.
At exactly 11:33 a.m., the calm before the storm ceases. With former race winners looking on, each driver is introduced to the massive crowd, and the roar confirms that Helio is a fan favorite.
Starting 6th, looking for his record time, 4th, Indianapolis 500 win.
Then when they announce your name, wow, you see the crowd going crazy. I was even joking with Will. I was like, you see, huh? When you made it, it's when the crowd is right behind you. So it was really cool to see again the support of everyone.
Helio then makes his way to his car, retreating into his own world, mentally preparing to do battle.
This time I had some unique fans going crazy. And somehow I let that really, get into me, because I was so focused. There is a moment that you get a little nervous. So I'm like, relax, man, everything will be fine. And then I look and left, and the guys are like, come on, Helio, Helio. I'm like, that's right, give me more. So I ended up giving them the hats, like in the form of like, thank you. And they were going crazy.
The laughs now behind him. Helio locks in. Singular focus. The zone.
You're looking, but you're thinking. Okay, the water, the tube, the helmet, okay, the belts are okay. So maybe you're looking, but your mind is completely out of there.
Ladies and gentlemen, start your engines.
Okay, guys, let's do this, okay? Pop, close the visor. That's it.
The Indianapolis 500 is green.
With an excellent start, Helio uses an outside line to immediately jump from 6th to 4th.
I'm like, okay, I'm good. That's what I actually hadn't been planned, because I did practice going on the outside. That actually worked. Right away, the guy that was behind, I don't know what happened, but he took off. He started like coming back. I'm like, wow, he's coming strong. I'm like, buddy, you want your position back? It's the first lap of the race. I have no problem. Let him by, just fall in 5th place, and then stay.
Back in 5th position, a good battle between Helio Castroneves and Tony Kanaan.
On lap 4, Helio loses 5th place to Kanaan, and another spot to Alex Tagliani 8 laps later.
But at that point, I'm like, I'm cool, my car is good, I'll stay here, I'll safe fuel. It's a long race.
Helio maintains 7th position with the help of a quick first pit stop, but halfway through his second stint, loses 3 spots on a single lap.
Inside, clear.
Race strategist John Erickson sounds concerned.
How's the car?
Helio does not.
Pit this time.
Then we have a bad pit stop.
Clutch in hand. 3, 2, 1. Hit your marks. Nice and easy. Put on the brake.
Having a problem. On the right rear, you saw him waving his hand saying, wait, guys, twice the normal time of a stop with 4 tires and fuel.
Clear out. Good job, Helio. Good job.
The miscue costs Helio 2 more positions, dropping him to 12th. The first hour of the race has been a rough go, but Indy is a marathon, with plenty of time left to regroup. IndyCar 36 was brought to you by Firestone, the first name in Indy racing. Since starting the race from 6th, Helio Castroneves has struggled, finding himself in 12th place at quarter distance. He maintains this spot until his 3rd pit stop, and despite a slight delay on exit, gains 2 positions with quick work from Team Penske.
Tried to leave the tape, but you haven't engaged first gear. I don't know what happened. 10-4, no worries.
However, on lap 79, Helio narrowly averts disaster in the wake of contact between Will Power and Mike Conway.
Oh, we've got a crash in the south end. Will Power's involved. The other car involved, car number 14 of Mike Conway.
Caution, caution. Go low. Yellow, yellow. Stay low.
There was a lot of debris and went straight to that. But and then, far away, I realized there was a tire bouncing. Oh boy. For a split second, I'm talking about, you know, for a blink of an eye, I said, I'm going left, because if I'm going right, it's going to hit me. And as soon as I did that, it was actually perfect, because it would hit close, and it would probably damage the car.
Did your front tires get hit?
The car was spinning, it was bouncing, and I hit with on the top of my right front tire. Front is just knocked the toes out, that's all. The steering is a little bit more to the right, that's all.
Do we need to pit to look at it, or are you okay?
I'm good, man.
When it hit the tire, I noticed right away that the steering wheel went this way, which knocked the toes out. I think aggravate the problem with the car, making the car slow down.
Despite numerous adjustments to the car over the remaining 3 pit stops, Helio simply can't find the speed needed to advance through the field. He does hold station, however, steadily running between 9th and 12th spots for the balance of the 500 miles.
By that time, I knew my car, unfortunately, wasn't fast enough.
Helio begins the final lap in 11th and ends it in 10th, thanks to Takuma Sato's battle with Dario Franchitti for the win at the front.
The white flag is out. Takuma Sato, the Ray Hall Letterman Lanigan driver, now pulling up on the leader. Dario Franchitti, will he make the move? No, he'll crash in turn number 1. Sato crashes, trying to make the pass for the lead on the final lap of the race.
It wasn't our team that won that day. Dario now it's a 3-time winner, but I want to be before him to do the 4th one. I'm not going to let Ganassi and him do that. No way, and I guarantee Roger won't have that either.
I mean, no power, boss.
Of course, there was disappointment. I want to win as bad as anybody. And when you come out with 10th place, yes, you're disappointed. But is that going to be the end? No. It's just the beginning. For another year, and hopefully next year, we'll be back again to try one more time.